Hi guys, welcome to Tip Tuesday, where I am going to share with you simple, quick tips and tricks all around graphic design and branding so that as you're making more stuff for your business, you are looking a little more professional and a little less DIY. What I want to talk to you about today has to do with your Facebook banner images, specifically for your business page. We've probably all got them, right? So you know what I'm talking about, that large banner across the top. The problem that I'm seeing is that people are building them to the wrong size. Now, I know you're thinking, Michelle, I Googled, this is the size they told me to make it, so that's what I did it. So it's not your fault. But the size that everybody is telling you, which is probably around 851 by 315 pixels, give or take, is not the dimensions that you want to use. And I'll tell you why. When you look at Facebook on a desktop or laptop, you see this large banner across the top. When you look at it on a mobile or iPad, you'll notice that the image is more square. So what Facebook does is it stretches your photo, your image, to fill that vertical space. As it does that, of course, it stretches it horizontally too because it keeps the proportion. So then your left and right side are chopped off, and we don't want that. You've usually got a call to action there, or your group name, or your logo, or something important that you've put a lot of thought into. We don't want to get that chopped off. And there's an easy way to avoid that. I'm going to show you how. I have jumped into Canva, into my account. If that's what you use, then you can join me there. If you don't know where to build graphic files, Canva is what I usually recommend. It's free, it's easy, it's very user-friendly. You can build all kinds of stuff in here. So we're into Canva now, and you'll see even one of the first choices that they give you is Facebook cover. And what does it tell you when you hover over it? 820 pixels by 312 pixels. That is not the dimension we want, but that's what a lot of people use. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the top right corner where it says custom dimensions. We're going to click that, and we are going to type in, I've done this before, 851 by 480 pixels. And you're going to hit create new design. Now I have already got one going here so that we have something to work with. And you'll see it's 851 by 480 pixels. All right, so this is our sample here. What you want to do is you want to go down below this video, and there's a download of a PNG file. So basically it looks like a photograph. It's just a very boring photograph. Download that, and we're going to upload it into Canva as a template to use for this, okay? So if you go to the left side, once you've downloaded that to your desktop, upload an image and upload, and it's this very boring gray and white box image. If we click on that, you'll see this is what it looks like. If we drag it, and before I drag it completely, I'm going to reduce the transparency, and I'll show you why in a minute. So now you can see behind what was there. Drag it to the exact same size. You'll see it's also 851 by 480 pixels. That is what we're going by. Now, if we pull the transparency more opaque, less transparent, you'll see there's text at the top that is exactly what it says it is. These areas are blocked off on desktop view, but show on mobile. And that is what it is. So this top and white bar, top and bottom white bar are blocked off on desktop. So all you'll see on a desktop view, if you use this image, is this gray, what falls within this gray box, okay? What you see on mobile or iPad is the entire image that's here, okay? Now, when that thing went away a minute ago, I just want to show you quickly if it does this to you. Canva thinks that you're replacing your background photo, so the photo of this young lady, with this new photo. It doesn't know what the photo is of, and it's going to try to replace it. So that's what's going to happen. Just click undo if that happens, and you'll get it back. And then we can drag it over so that it's not going to do that again, all right? Canva thinks it's being helpful. It's not being very helpful. But this gives us the guideline to go by. So we know that we have up to this gray and white meeting point here and down here. So you'll see there's a problem, right? I have my logo that's getting cut off, and this text is really close to that top edge, and it doesn't need to be that tight, all right? So we're going to adjust that. You can just eyeball it there, probably. We're going to pull this down, or we could make the font smaller or something. There's lots of ways you could fix it or adjust it. But what you need to know is you have the full width to play with. You don't have to worry about the sides disappearing on you, okay? So if we drag this back over, it's kind of, that gives you an idea there of what it's going to look like. And then once you, or you could pull the transparency all the way down and see it there too, all right? So that just gives you the guideline to go by. If you duplicate or copy this page and you take that away completely, this is telling you what it's going to look like on mobile and iPad, all right? So that's it. That's all you need to do. And then you can keep this if you want for reference, and you can just download page 2. You probably know this. Go to the download button. You can download as a PNG or a JPEG is what you're going to want for Facebook. Or anything that's web-based. You can download all the pages, or you can just download one of them. So you could just take this one, leave the first one where it is, so you always have that as a reference point, and then click download, and there you go. So that's it. Super easy. It's not hard to fix. You just got to know the right numbers. Now you know the right numbers. Grab your template down below and fix it all up nice for you.